Oh, hi, Taurus. I thought I was live, but I guess I wasn't. I'm going to thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. I also want to give a big thank you to all those that support and love and care for me. It does matter. I also want to give you an update. I am doing a group guided meditation. It's all for ancestral healing and patterns and karma clearing as well. If you're interested in that, take a look. I also want to let you all know I do have a community candle as well. And that's about it. If anything else stands out, only follow your heart. So we'll be doing these. I will be drawing tarot, oracle, and I guess this for a little bit longer. But anyway, it just feels, I don't know, it's strange. Anyway, I do miss this. So let's take a look here. Taurus energy. Can you tell me? I was getting this person's feelings for you. And I definitely feel like they wish they had took their chance with you and they didn't. And that's a lot of people's, but a lot of people don't look at that as like I don't know, purposeful, and that it's benefited them. That person making that choice, then choosing to never make that choice again, will benefit their entire life. But they're not seeing it that way yet. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. We're gonna be doing some of these. I have Palo Santo burning. We have Mars coming out. They really wish that they had the strength then that they do now. They wish they had fought for this connection, wish they had put more energy in it as well. There was an internal battle between, I want to say, a lot of people say the light and the dark, but it feels like these conflicting interests. Part of them wanted, I feel, to maybe play a field, maybe stay single or unencumbered, and the other part wanted them to be in a relationship. It feels like that, but I think that that's far too simple. I think there was a third party as well. So whatever the case is, but this is someone who wanted to go in two different directions, and they weren't really in unity, right? In alignment with themselves. A lot of people call it oneness, right? We have rumination coming out as well. There's some of these are really small. I just can't show you. With rumination here, they definitely think about you a lot, think about the situation. They've gained a lot of insights and awareness about it as well. And that's actually a pretty big deal, but they're not doing anything with those insights and awareness. And that's what happens with a lot of people. You can't go back to samsara once you gain consciousness. You just can't. It's not possible. And this is someone who now knows what it is that they truly want, desire the person, but they feel helpless to go after you. And I think that's crazy, because we have the next one is force, right? I do feel like this is someone who knows it's going to take a lot more energy than they currently have. Why are they low on energy right now? Sorry guys, I'll make sure this deck. We have the Seven of Pentacles. They're low on energy because they invested their time and energy elsewhere. I feel like it's a third party, but you have to figure it out on your own. And they sold all their oats there, or they, I don't know, made a life for themselves there. And this is someone who doesn't have enough energy now or feels that way. We often go through those ebbs and flows, but you just got to connect to, I don't know. I usually connect to beings light, but whatever gives you energy. But with this eye here, it's reminding you of a one, Roman numeral one. I feel here, it's very much linked to the first house, which is the house of Aries. I feel that the house of Aries is all about identity, right? Even ego in some ways. This is how it's about who they want to present themselves to the world. They're not who they want to be to show up in your life, and that's not going to stop for a little while, because this person is actually in a bit of like a stuck phase. We have turquoise coming out as well. Turquoise is very much about luck, and green, the greens for the heart chakra. I think that's it. There is a spiritual element to turquoise. We have yes coming through. This yes is for later. This person's really hoping that eventually you two will find yourselves together and you will say yes to them. I don't know. We have M coming out for a letter. We also have life path 3. I actually want to look that one up. I haven't used this in a while, and it contains gifts of words, attraction. Okay. They're trying to maintain that. I actually don't think so. I think they could use some more of this. I feel like this may be your energy, where you're optimistic and you try to maintain that optimism. It's not that you don't see the negativity. It's more so that you don't let it affect you. I think that you're someone who moves through life very easily. They see you that way. They definitely fantasize as well about you. This is very sexual, though. Sexual in nature. You may be receiving that sexual energy that they send towards you. Unless you send it somewhere else if you don't want it. We have envy. This actually has to do with the life path 3. You made it through this connection, or what happened with it, easier than they have. And they have a little bitterness about that. A little jealousy as well as envy. We also have air coming out as well. Air is all about expansion and flow, but this reminds you of memories. This person uses their memories and times that they shared with you to expand themselves, and that expansion helps them feel at a higher vibration, feel better. I actually use this a lot. I didn't realize I was using air itself. I guess I've been using air a lot anyway. I do call in the elements, but whatever. We have creation. This is about that future. This is what they fantasize about. I feel when deep down, the inner child. I think who they present themselves to be is someone who's very sexually driven, but deep down they are a lover. Yeah, real interesting stuff going here. We have K. This reminds me of kill, but it's more like maybe an ego death or killing off a part of themselves that they don't want to be, something like that. Not exactly that, but when we heal, we remove those low vibrational frequencies, we release them, and honestly, we start to release what's not us. I feel like they may be going through a transformation, but it feels later in the future, not right now. All right, so let's take a look here. How do they feel right now about Taurus? So, Management Funny Saint Germain, connect me more to you. How do they feel about Taurus right now? What are this person's feelings for Taurus? Let's take a look here. We have Question. Okay, that is multifaceted. One of the first things is that they hope that their quest leads them to you. The other one is that they feel like it's too far in the future. Why bother trying? I know that we tend to look at, I don't know, the future and time-wise, right? It is nothing to do with time. It's the path we're on. They have healing to do. They have a lot of healing to do, and they know that it's too much, and they think it'll be too far. You'll be too far gone. It'll never happen. So why bother? I feel like that was why I was getting that energy. I don't know where. Sorry, was it here? No. Dissipating. Right. This is someone who just watches TV all day. They don't have that ambition. If they knew it was possible, or if they were expanded enough, they would know it's not that much. I remember when I first started doing that healing. You get the times as well. Like it's whatever. There's like it'll be a year, 2 years. Those time frames. And you think, oh my god, that's unbelievably long. I feel like they feel that. Like that's how long it will take. And it makes them not want to, right? Take action. So we have merciful. They may come in, and I am seeing this, which I am doing their intentions for you next. They may want your mercy without doing the work. I guess be aware of that. Trust your heart always. Yeah, united. I do feel like this person is very much, they know that you want the same things. They just don't know how to give that to you, and they don't know how to be that person. And that's where that healing comes in. We have growing. Yeah. They do want to grow old with you. I think this person may have invested in another person or another area of their life, and they're having a hard time pulling their energy away from that. We also have justice coming through, and they feel, again, I got that for Aries' reading, but they feel like it's justified. It's justice that they don't have you now, which is why they feel it's one of the biggest reasons. I think their healing is the why they feel it's going to take forever to have you. The other one is that they feel like it should be this hard, or it should be impossible because they deserve it. And we have that rebellion, which is that part of themselves that's fighting this connection. I think it's their ego. They have an issue with the ego. But with the rebellion coming through the most, I am seeing that this person is going to eventually have one win the other. I remember when I went through that phase a long time ago where sorry. Sorry, these things are so long ago, but when I was healing or when I was growing, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to. There was a part of me that just said, fuck it. I don't want to do anything like that. And I don't like saying the F word, but it was the case. And I fought against that. And some of you may be going through that. Keep going. Know that you'll get it. Know that you'll find a peace. It's worth it, right? You're worth it. Follow your instincts. When I was fighting it, I wasn't moving with flow, moving with universe. When I first started to embrace that, when I just let it come in one by one, it was like 1 or 2 a day. I was and I still am very happy with that. So I would do that instead. Work with universe, okay? Universe as a provider. That's funny. Okay, let's take a look here. We have Taurus energy. So can you tell me, what are this person's intentions right now for Taurus? We have wisdom. They don't want to come in without all that wisdom and guidance and honestly that healing and enlightenment. They don't want to. They don't want to put you through that again. And that's where I see this person. They're stuck with that because they find you as someone who has a lot of wisdom. But interesting. There's that's it's not a contradiction, but there's a conflict within them. They want your wisdom, they want your energy because it lifts them up, but they don't want to depend on you that way, and they don't want to use you that way. So they're trying to be the person that they should be to come in, and it's what makes this person not want to try because they think it's so much work. I don't think it's that much. I think they need to open themselves up to the beings of light and to receive from source as well. Very beautiful. Destiny. This is actually in the negative. I had a feeling. So they are hoping that with the destiny and that miracle that it's just gonna work out on its own without them having to try. And that's what makes this person very very wary about taking action because they feel like it's gonna work out. There's limiting belief there. They also are stuck in this one. You know what that one is, right? They feel it's justified they don't have you now. So let's get a little bit more. I would like this person's next move. Ooh, I forgot about these. We're gonna use my channel message deck. Again, I haven't used these in such a long time. Can I get channel messages? What does this person want to say right now to Taurus? Let's see. I have to get this organized. What does this person want to say to Taurus? Let's see. We have the 11th house. I was getting Aquarius energy for Aries, so if you do have that. But the 11th house is all about reinvention. This person, I feel, has a purpose or a destiny or some kind of something that makes them want to help humanity that they're meant to fulfill in some way, shape, or form. It feels like it's very powerful. But this person feels very, they feel very much judged. I remember when I first started to go into spirituality, and then it's not, I don't push it on anyone, but I knew when it channeled through, I had to say it. And I remember feeling really weird about that because it's like, who am I to say this? Know that they're not necessarily your words. They're coming from a high dimensional, being of light, right? If this person has fears about channeling that into the world, but they shouldn't, right? A shadow. It's the shadowy parts that has more control right now, but I see this person's lights or their soul winning. We also have I think about you every single day. I am getting that one. It's more in a lusty way because they can't really process their feelings for you, but it will move towards love eventually. We have bending reality. Bending reality for me is literally manifestation. It's actually how you do it. I feel here they are this energy that they are like, when they imagine and they fantasize, it's constantly pulling them towards you. Be aware. It's not that their intentions are to take actions towards you. I will get that in a second or the next move. But I am seeing this person, they can't help it. Right. We have this is the end. Yeah. It's if that's all they have, they will keep yanking on your energy as long as they can. And we have what lights you up, and how you're going to move through this is actually moving towards what lights you up and inspires you. And that's going to be really helpful for you. They do feel this one though, by the way. I'm really getting that one. And I'm scared to face you. We knew that, but they do feel that very strong soul connection. So let's see really quickly. I want to know. What is this person's next move towards Taurus, the Taurus viewers? Let's see. Taurus. Okay, what is this person's next move towards Taurus? We have compassion, yeah. It is definitely coming in the way to apologize. They want you to understand why they did what they did. Opulence. They're gonna give you way more than they can possibly sustain. So it could be like love bombing, but it's not exactly the same. It's someone who's going to give you their all, but they can't sustain it. Know that it will dry up until they fill up again. It's very normal, by the way. But don't focus on what they give you. Focus on the progress that they've made, and that's really going to help you with their next move towards you, right? Freedom. It will also help you for those of you that are stuck in the pattern with this person to free yourself. Once you know that it's going to take a certain amount of time, or once you know that, I'm gonna leave it like that. I want to say this as well. Once you know that you thinking about them or you holding on isn't helping, I think that you're gonna be free as well, right? We have rebirth. It's interesting. They want a rebirth in your connection, right? They also want a rebirth in you as well. Interesting. That's very crazy. So let's get some guidance really quickly for Taurus, yeah. Angels, answer, guys. Can you help bring me into alignment, balance, and harmony? What is the guidance right now for Taurus viewers? Let's see. We have cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. One of the best things that you can do right now, and it does remind me of my group guided meditation, but we won't go there yet, right? But calling on your ancestors for their wisdom will help, but also looking at your ancestors and calling them in to ask them what patterns you have in terms of your lineage when it comes to love and career. I do feel you need to break some to start to have success. All right. We also have light codes travel awaits you. It's interesting. There's a recommendation for distant traveling. I always go with Archangel Michael. Just go in your mind's eye. Going to Sirius is what stands out to me the most. We have Act with Care. This is actually in reference to, I feel, both of these things. But I want to say the second one. I'm not sure why that will come out. Make sure that you are always going with protection, I guess. Entities can attach to you. You don't want that. I remember when I would come back, there would be so many on me. It was real annoying. I had to go and clear it. But make sure that you are being careful when you are distant traveling. Always call Archangel Michael or whatever Archangel steps forward. We have birth of creation, potential growth as well. I am seeing with the soul fragments at the bottom, connecting to your ancestors to help put you back together, connecting with your ancestors to help break the patterns. And honestly, even traveling, for those of you that are star seeds, this will be where you'll be going to your roots. Yeah. With the birth of creation, this is about you. How could you make the situation that had a lot of potential into something else? And that's what I feel you're going to be doing for now, though it doesn't feel like you'll be doing it forever, because I think this person really does want to have some time with you in the future. All right. I want to thank you, Taurus. Don't forget to like and comment and take care, and check out my services, and bye.